Good morning, everyone. This is Rafgal. We are playing some more Final Fantasy V. We are heading into the Fork Tower. Two spells have to be taken at the same time, so we have to split up the party. This is one of the annoying concepts that this game does. I think just the one time, but is my only complaint is it doesn't actually tell you what the restrictions are before you start. So the right tower is physical attacks only. The left tower is magic only. If you break the rules, the enemies will just kill you. But it doesn't actually tell you that. So this is kind of like a long, narrow tower that just has a lot of loops in it. We're just going nuts here with half cost spells. Hermes shoes. Give us haste, just so because we would otherwise need another type of magic to do that. I'm a little worried about the fighting side, but I think we'll be okay. So that actually sums up why I was a little nervous, and I'm going to go ahead and switch Ferris over to the Mirage Vest. Some of these enemies hit really hard. Art should have enough defense as a knight with a Aegis shield to get through this easily, or to take a hit. However, the big trick here is we have image on both of these characters with only physical attacks coming at us. Obviously, pretty powerful. Sometimes gimmicks are simple. There's the Defender Sword, which would be great if we didn't already have the Brave Blade. These are axe users. Their damage is variable. That's why Ferris took so much on that first hit. So we're doing pretty heavy damage here. 26, 2,000 to 3,000 damage a hit. This boss has around 20,000 hit points. And as long as we keep image up, we just win. Power of holy magic. I think it's time you tasted its might. Not enough MP. That actually got me for a second. This is my other least favorite part here. You have to immediately grab the other one, or you just lose. Omniscient. This should be even easier. It is weak to wind, which if you've been paying attention at all, you know exactly why that's bad for him. We are hasted. We are protected by Carbuncle with Reflect. This guy's only got 17,000 hit points. Just a few more and he should be done. Apparently, Carbuncle wears off. Good to know. Sir, you're being rude. There. Got in first this time. Which encounters with flare. This one actually uses flare, unlike the one that is not able to use holy. But because we've got a reflect up, it's also single target. So as long as you have one person up, even if you didn't have reflect, you'd be fine. But this one's a very easy, quick boss, or series of bosses, compared to a lot of the other quests we've been doing. The tower, it's disappearing. Huh. Maybe it's in the fire ship. There he is. Okay. Woo! Oh, my head's spinning. Grandpa, are you okay? I think I'm gonna be sick, but first the good news. We discovered some long-lost engineering techniques in an old book, and we can upgrade the airship with submarine functionality. Really? Of course, nothing's impossible for me. Come on, Mid. Yeah! Once again, we get a mechanic cutscene of Sid and Mid working on the ship. Get those upgrades. Shouldn't take much longer. Wow, you two worked really hard. Grandpa blames himself for the world having ended like this. But it's not like there's anything he could have done. I know that. I think deep down he knows it too. From now on, he's determined to see his inventions used for peace. And that should do it. Once you're in the water, press the confirm button and then down, and the undersea world is yours to explore. Thanks for everything, you guys. can't fight for beans. In fact, about all I'm good for is modifying machinery. Even so, I've tried to do everything I can to help you out. The rest is in your hands. Come on, guys. We can travel underwater now, right? I can search for the tablet that's underneath the waves. Mid, take good care of your grandpa. You guys take care too. That little cutscene is one of my favorite little moments. Kyle recently lost her grandpa, and that back and forth between the two young characters is really awesome. It's simple, it's brief, but it's really good. We are almost maxed out on Red Mage already. Kind of want to do that before we do the next step. Wait, I thought, shouldn't it be right here? There it is. Okay. Trying to think the best way to handle this. I think it is just something with throw. Bart's already has Samurai mastered. Let's put Ferris on Samurai. Put Bart's on Thief. Rapid Fire. Thief's Glove. And we'll give Ferris Throw. The reason we're going with this setup actually, we should also switch these over to... We don't really need that, but I'll just go ahead with it. The more important thing is I want Hermes sandals on these two. Actually, so we're going to head into the Sunken Tower of Boots. You have limited air, so there's a timer for this section. Basically have to get down to the bottom. I could leave encounters off here, but that feels cheesy. I totally was planning on having them on, but I forgot. We're gonna have plenty of time anyway. Because these are pretty weak enemies. They're mostly just here to drain time, not resources. I think that's actually the air bubble, so we don't want to do that on the way down. I don't think there's any items in this tower. Oh, and since I kind of got cut off partway through it, the reason we're doing Ferris here as the samurai, one of the things you get from the samurai class, or not from samurai class, from the Masamune, is the ability to always get a preemptive battle. So we get to start with our meters full across the board. That was easy. My name is Gogo. Mimic extraordinaire. The basis, no, the very soul of mimicry, is the ability to aptly imitate anything, no matter the situation. Thusly, I will imitate your every move. When you attack, I too will attack. When you cast a spell, I too will cast that spell. Could you imitate me? You'd certainly win. But more likely, the curtain will fall on your lives. So we just have to wait him out, and he will just give up. Which is fine, we just have to watch the timer. This will give us our last class, which is the Mimic. We're going to be getting into some of the more interesting aspects of the class setups soon. There's two classes that pretty much just equip things from other classes. Mimic and Freelancer. Freelancer is the one you start with. It is a blank slate. However, it gets to apply passive buffs based on every class you have mastered, as well as having 2 slots to equip whatever abilities you want, which is really good, especially for physical classes. Because it means you don't have to have something like guard or aim while still being able to equip your good weapons. Should I say, you're doing nothing perfectly. So yeah, once we get to endgame, we won't actually probably be using classes. We'll be using Freelancer or Mimic. The big thing with Mimic is its ability is Mimic. That's its top slot. The other 3, oh, perfect. We actually wasted a little bit of AP there, but that's okay. The big thing with Mime is it has 3 slots that you can equip spells or abilities, I should say. So the cool thing there is so we just got dual cast, which is the final red mage ability. So if you put dual cast as one of your abilities, oh, get another 7 minutes. Jeez. I believe it just resets the timer for 7 minutes. So yeah, we would have had plenty of time. I'm going to go ahead and turn encounters off because these encounters are negligible at this point, and our timer is no longer a factor. So what I often like to do for our magic users is set it up with Mime, dual cast, And then you can put something like Summon or Time Mage or Blue Magic as a secondary and cast 2 spells instead of 1. Dual cast only standard works with the Red Mage stuff, so the first 3 levels of White and Black Magic, if that's the ability you have. But if you have other stuff on the other slots, it works well. So you could put Black Mage with dual class and you can cast every Black Magic spell. It's just a really cool way to do that. Okay. So we've got North Mountain. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we can actually do Phoenix Tower right now. That's what I had slated to do next. And I know we can get to it, but I don't know if we get anything from it. I think I'm gonna try, since that was my plan. I might do that next time, though. Do we have any other just short things here? Not a lot. Don't have enough money to do any more shopping. Enough money to buy out the last few rings we want. We've basically got, so we've got North Mountain. We've got the underwater cave. We're going to go ahead and do this just to see if it works. Partially just because it's going to impact what I do after this as well. So this area is only accessible by Black Chocobo. There's a forest here. That's how you get to the mountain, as well as the Phoenix Tower. Which it looks like we can get in. Okay. So yeah, we will plan on doing this next time. And in the process, we are going to master... I think we're going to get most of the way through mastering Mime. Most of the way through mastering Mime. I may pull out Red Mage for Bartz and Ferris. I'll probably have Lena and Trial master their last 2 mage jobs. Because the Phoenix Tower has some special enemies in it and has some of the best AP in the game. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.